Hi, my name is Kayla Taylor, and this is my informative speech on animal testing. Controversy surrounding animal testing first started in the 17th century when a physiologist named Edmund O'Meara said, "The benefit to humans does not justify the harm to animals." However controversial it is, animal testing is very important when it comes to releasing a new pharmaceutical drug or treatment within the medical community. Shani Sun, who is the author of an article called "The Truth Behind Animal Testing," said that over 160 drugs and vaccines discovered by animal testing have been developed and approved by the U.S. Food and Agriculture Administration, including penicillin, insulin, vaccines for polio and meningitis, as well as some treatments which include blood transfusions and kidney transplants. An article named "Animal Testing" states, "The creation and maintenance of tissue and/or organ cultures in a test tube to simulate biological systems is extremely difficult, and using a live animal instead makes studying such systems possible." Not only is animal testing beneficial for human healthcare, but it is also beneficial for animal healthcare as well. With the help of animal testing, scientists were able to create vaccines for rabies, anthrax, feline leukemia, and canine parvo. The former U.S. General Surgeon Jocelyn Elders once said, "The use of animals in biomedical research and testing has been and will continue to be absolutely critical to the progress against AIDS and a wide range of other applications in both humans and animals." In 1937, a pharmaceutical company mass-produced a drug called elixir sulfanilamide, and the key ingredient in this drug was ethylene glycol, also known as antifreeze. This drug was released without being tested first and caused the deaths of more than 100 people. Another example of needing animal testing happened in the late 1950s to 1960s when a drug called thalidomide was released. This drug quickly became popular as it was known as a wonder drug, as it was a cure for insomnia, coughs, colds, headaches, as well as morning sickness. Thousands of pregnant women took it to prevent nausea, which resulted in more than 10,000 children in 46 different countries born with malformations and/or missing limbs. In today's society, there are many diseases that are incurable. For example, dementia and Alzheimer's, which require living systems in order to find a cure. So, without animal testing, diseases like these will never be curable. Animal testing is also used to do research on different forms of addiction. These tests require animals because they need to observe the behavior data from the animals as they face addiction. Not only is animal testing important for the medical community, but it is also important for environmental discoveries. Toxicological research is vital in our society in order to understand how certain substances affect the ecosystem. Bill Breen, who is the author of the article called "Why We Need Animal Testing," once said, "These days, toxicological research involves a battery of whole animal toxicity tests, acute tests for determining the effects of short-term large-dose exposure, repeated or prolonged exposure, all with the goal of evaluating a substance's potential impact on human health and environment." In addition to this, a majority of the federal environment legislation was based on the data from animal toxicity. For example, the Clean Water Act, the Clean Air Act, as well as the laws governing nuclear and hazardous waste disposal, pesticides, and industrial chemicals. Although there has been controversy surrounding animal testing for many years, it still remains vital to many scientific discoveries in both the medical and environmental fields. Thank you for listening to my speech. I hope you enjoyed.